The next chapter of the Coven of Mischief begins with Plush Initiation Gastly. This is the first plush offering from the Coven, and it has been crafted for hugging, napping, creepy bedtime stories, summoning ancient spirits from beyond, and for cold days when you need an extra cuddle. Bring Plush Initiation Gastly home and make some mischief. Shall we initiation if it wouldn't now it's there we saw The next chapter.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody! We are here tonight live with you once again to hang out, talk about all things Mischief Toys, because that's why we're here tonight. Let's talk about Mischief Toys. Are we excited to talk about Mischief Toys? Let's see some
I am.
let's see some emojis.
What kind of emoji?
Let's see the little devil horn emojis. That's my favorite one to use for Gastly, because it has the little horns and he's like real mischievous looking. He has a little smile on his face. I really love it. So use that hashtag in the comments section down below. Wow. So this week we have been hard at work getting ready for, or I'm sorry, last week we were hard at work into this weekend getting ready for this upcoming week. And there's a lot to talk about. We're going to cover each and every piece of what's going to happen this week. We're also going to talk about something that will most likely start maybe next week, the week after. So there's just a lot to talk about. We're going to get to all that. If you haven't already, check out MischiefToys.com and sign up for our newsletter. That way you find out all the things you need to know about Mischief Toys, and also go on Instagram and follow at Mischief Toys. That way you'll find out you'll know all the things.
So many things.
All the things. So obviously, from the little video that we posted there, our next big thing is Coven of Mischief drop Initiation Gastly.
Yeah.
With pin. So it's a pin bundle.
After
the Coven of Mischief
the
membership.
Coven of Mischief membership.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow, if you signed up for the Coven last May, or you are not in the Coven, you definitely want to sign up if you want to be in the Coven or still want to be in the Coven. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, it will come with some sort of item, as well as all of the Coven perks, such as a minimum of 1 Coven of Mischief exclusive figure per year. And there could be pins. There is, of course, lanyards and merchandise, hats, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But a minimum of 1 figure per year. You also get early access to select drops. And what else do they get? I'm forgetting something. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, lots of Coven exclusive stuff. And we actually have a lot right now being worked on behind the scenes, and it's basically in the hopper. We have a lot of really cool items that are Coven of Mischief related that only Coven of Mischief members will have their chances to get their hands on. Of course, with the Coven of Mischief, there's always that fine line between you signing up and then also not being able to get everything that's even dropped to the Coven of Mischief. Sometimes we drop real low number items to the Coven, and not every Coven member will be able to obtain it. And that's all by design. We like this stuff to be exclusive. We like it to be fun. And that's what makes it fun for everybody. We get a lot of good feedback about the Coven of Mischief. So that's awesome. So yeah, Coven of Mischief is tomorrow. As Heather mentioned, of course, a brand new figure. We do, I guess, like annually? Is it, or every membership?
Yes, it is an annual membership. It lasts an entire year. This first year, it's been slightly over a year. We had the Coven open up in May of last year, and their ending period is tomorrow in June. And then we had signups in November and December, just like minimal little signups. And that was valid through January of next year. But it should, going forward, as long as we don't alter anything, be January and June every single year.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah. So, and that, by the way, the other thing, Heather, I don't know if you mentioned this or not because I was reading comments, but the other part of this is that the items that are associated with your sign up of the Coven of Mischief membership.
I did.
Okay, that item will get you free stuff. If
Oh,
you see
I
us
didn't. Okay.
That item will get you free stuff if you see us in person.
Yes, and it might be the same item throughout the whole year. It might be a separate item that is maybe event based. So if you see us in one place and you have your Coven coin on you, we'll give you an item. If you have it at the next place, it could be the same one you obtained before, or it could be completely different. So definitely keep that Coven coin on you. As a matter of fact, we ran into somebody, a Coven member, while we're at Disney. He keeps his coin in his wallet, and we sent him a pin. We didn't have one actually on us. We sent him a pin.
Yeah.
And it was the very first one we had ever given out of that particular pin.
Yeah, so very cool. I love that whole idea of having a special item that you show that will you'll get something back for free, totally for free. And I think so far that has worked out really well for us. A lot of people love what we do with the different pins that we've released. I mean, at this point, it could be anything. We're looking into making all sorts of products for like those types of giveaways and in-person stuff. So more to come about that soon. We have more to cover. We have more to talk about. Yeah. So we have the initiation plush here along with the pin. We never told you how many of these exist or how many will be going up for sale at some point this week. I think we might get to the date after a little talking. We'll talk about the date as well.
Let's we can talk about the date. Should we say how many?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't think there's a reason why to hide that. But we'll show you the plush here again. This is something that has been waiting to be dropped for a while. We ordered this along with our original Gastly plush. This is the last plush that was made by this particular manufacturer.
Yes.
And now going forward, we have a new version of this plush.
Yes, and again, so there aren't any questions. Nothing wrong with the plushes. Nothing wrong with the manufacturers. We absolutely love them. However, it was really wonky how things were being done business-wise, and we just found a manufacturer that fits our needs as a business more than the one that we were using. So it's the quality is absolutely phenomenal. We loved working with them, but there was just like weird business stuff that just didn't fit what we are used to, and that is appropriate for what we do.
It just didn't work for us. It didn't work for us, so we had to find somebody different. So we showed you the plush, and we also showed you the pin and photos that went up on Instagram yesterday. I posted all of that up. I hope you guys liked the pictures and got a little bit more excited. So here is the plush right here. And he's all black with the red eyes. That's our initiation stuff. I love our initiation stuff. All the figures that we make are like a flat, like matte black, which is really cool. I think it stands out among like the rest of the collection. So this will be yet another initiation piece.
Yes.
Which I'm so stoked over. This is, I think out of all the plushes, this is my favorite one. so far that
he's
we've
great.
done.
I don't know. I love him, but I really love the Maryland one.
The Maryland one's really great too. Yeah, but I love this one. This one's great.
Yeah.
So there's this guy, and then we also have the pin. So the pin will be bundled with the plush. So they come together. There's no buying them separate. I know a lot of people, they like to try to track it or try to buy the figure or the plush or whatever by itself without the pin. This is by design. We connected them and have them both together.
One thing you didn't make note of.
The eyes glow?
Yeah.
The eyes glow in the dark?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's so awesome.
What?
Oh my God. I look, I'm the guy behind the creation of this stuff. I didn't even realize that. Hey, could you do that again?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is so cool. I had no clue. Did you tell me that?
No.
I had no idea. All right, that's cool.
Move your big head behind
Okay,
mine.
there we go. There. Oh, that's so badass. Yeah, that's cool.
I like to surprise you guys, and I like to surprise Chris at the same time.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's our signature thing, right? Is Gastly's eyes, one eye bigger than the other. I think that's really fun. I drew it originally on the artwork as if he was standing sort of like from like the side view, almost like Spider-Man when he's drawn. You see like a little eye and a big eye. But as I've gone on with Gastly, or as we've gone on with Gastly, I just like him to have a big eye and a little eye. It's just it's a brand thing now.
Yeah.
It's just Gastly and all his friends all have one big eye and one little eye, and I think that's fun.
We have a very important question. When will Initiation to Monstro merch arrive? So, one thing that I did not take into consideration, and this is my fault, Memorial Day holiday. Our guy takes a week-long break every single year. So we're hoping to get them in our hands this week. Pride and Initiation to Monstro should come around the same time. Pride might actually ship a little bit sooner than Initiation merch.
I'm stoked over both.
Yeah, they're going to be so amazing.
Pride stuff is
but
dope.
yeah, I completely spaced on that, so that's my bad. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at me. But please don't hurt my feelings. I'm really sensitive right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so pin and plush. And so let's talk about the numbers, because you're probably wondering, well, how many are there of this Initiation Gastly plush and pin? Well, they obviously match because they're going to come together bundled. There's no chance of splitting them up unless you have a friend and you guys want to split them up. I see people doing that a lot.
Yeah,
some
sweet.
people really
I love
prefer the
that.
pin. Some people really prefer the figure or plush.
It's
I
really
think that's kinda
interesting
cool.
what we've built because we're the Gassocast and our motto has always been we hunt together, aka helping your fellow collectors. But it's interesting seeing it intertwine with this toy company we've created too. I really, really love to see
That's
stuff
cool.
like that.
Yeah, I dig that. It's badass. So how many are there? Oh my God. Andy Veloff, you said it. 200. Yep. So 200 of the plush and pin. Again, they are together. They're combined. No, it's not that low. 75 is one thing. It's hard to not hard to explain, but the lower you go, the more expensive this stuff gets. And so we try to make it numbers that make sense so we can manufacture it and not kill your bank
manageable.
account too
Yeah.
much. It gets really, really out of control sometimes if you make a low amount. So I do want to make lower amount stuff in the future for Coven, but it's going to mean that the price is going to be a little bit more. But that's something we'll touch upon later.
And
down
that's
the road.
even if they allow us to do it, because our manufacturer is really weird about, like, they're pushing us to do higher, and we're like, we
And
can't
that's
do
the
that.
that's the funny thing about it is this guy was supposed to be 150 like the figure, but this manufacturer that we're using, they kind of cut us off. We weren't allowed to do 150, so we had to go up to 200. So that's why there are 200 of these guys. You need more pins. Oh, I like to hear that. Yeah, we love making pins, and we got a lot of pins coming. I can promise you that. We got a lot of pins coming.
A whole lot. I have a whole ton already ready to go, waiting for you. I just got to put them out at the right time.
One thing I do want to mention, and I'm going to touch upon this very lightly. So listen up. Pay attention to this. Inside of the boxes that we're shipping out, there will be something extra in it. Okay?
Can I interrupt?
Sure.
Because there was a hidden message, and a lot of people are thinking that there is something inside the plush.
No, it's not inside the plush.
There is nothing inside of the
No.
plush. Do not destroy your plush.
There is something secret about this, and it'll be wrapped. It'll be intertwined in things you're going to have to kind of investigate. And it probably will take you time to figure it out. And what the end result is going to be, a super, super limited item. And I'll even say, I'll go this far. There's only enough for half of the people who order this. So not everybody will be able to get the special thing.
You're not being accurate on that. It's a little, it's slightly.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would say just about half.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about half. Maybe just a little bit over half. So it's going to be a super limited thing. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really special. And I think you guys are going to have a whole lot of fun. And I cannot wait to see what happens, what the outcome is. So the first challenge is being a part of the Coven of Mischief. And then not only being a part of the Coven of Mischief, if your Coven of Mischief membership ends, that means tomorrow you have to join the Coven of Mischief. Okay, so that's the first half, is getting in. Secondly, it's getting the plush and the pin, which will happen again this week. Most likely, I think we're going to aim for Tuesday. Okay, so then you have to get that. Then, when you get the thing in hand, that's when you're going to have to figure out the secret that's wrapped into this. And then when you figure out the secret, then we'll have more instructions to go from there. But this is so much bigger. This thing is so much bigger than it's sitting right here. And that's the overall, that's the overall idea for Mischief Toys, is that I don't want to be just another pumping out toys and plushes. I mean, we love making them. We love designing them. We love working with our artists. We love getting them in your hands. That's fun. That's so much freaking fun. But the most amount of fun is the entertainment that you get out of it and the experience that you get out of it. And there's something just so much deeper in it. And that's what makes it, I want you to remember this stuff. I want you to be a part of these things, and I want you to remember it. And I think that based off of how this goes, will kind of show how we do things in the future this way. Because I want to make this whole puzzle thing that we have involved in this is, I'm going to use foul language, it's fucking hard. It's hard. And I cannot wait to see what the outcome is. All right, go ahead. Sorry. I didn't mean to stop you, but I wanted to get that out before I forgot.
It's okay. So we got a very good question in the chat from Aussie Pop and Paul. Are we at a disadvantage overseas because we get ours weeks later? That was my first question to Chris when he pitched this to me. How do we put a secret, wrap it into something, and the people who are in other countries don't have their item yet? And so we are not going to release the second part of what's happening until we see that items are being delivered overseas. So this is going to be a bit far in the future, where those of you who purchase this initiation plush get your second task.
Yeah, perfect. Perfectly said, Heather. So, yeah, we do try to think ahead when it comes to people overseas not being able to get it in hand a little bit later. But I think the way that we're going to do this, again, this is all a test bed. This is all experimental. We're not sure how it'll end or where it'll go, but we're really excited to see how it plays out. And I think you guys will have a really good time doing it too. I think it'll be cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
No, yes or no. Nobody has to open up Gastly. Because
you people are crazy. Why would we make you do something to defile your item? Are you? Did you fall and bump your head?
I want you to take a knife and I want you to rip your
No,
your plug
stop. Someone is going to clip that.
No,
and
do not rip your plush open. Do not rip your plush. We would never make an item that you have to break open, unless it was a future candy or something. Yeah. So plus initiation Gastly.
So let's talk about how tomorrow's going to go. Tomorrow, again, I made a mistake on the email, and I'm so sorry for the confusion. I swear I had it right, but I didn't. I accidentally sent emails to the wrong people. I don't know how it happened. If you log in to your Mischief Toys account, you can see when you purchased your Coven membership if you are initiated.
More water?
Yes, please. Thank you. From my picture. If you were initiated last May, then you want to re-up tomorrow if you want to continue to be in the Coven. If you have never been in the Coven before, you want to get in tomorrow if you want to be within the Coven. And trust me, in my opinion, you do. But if you purchased your membership last November or December, you do not need to reinitiate until January 2025. So I've actually made the header of the Coven membership to be very clear, so it tells you when you purchase it. So tomorrow's, it says something like, June 2024 or something. And so that'll help you keep track. It'll be a lot easier to understand. So just hopefully I won't mess up with the emails again. I really hope I don't. I'm trying to get better at that, but some of this stuff is very complicated. So I'm hoping it helps things be a bit more straightforward.
Talking about the Coven of Mischief stuff?
Yes. So tomorrow, the membership will be on sale. It is $35 shipped within the U.S., and it will be $35 plus calculated shipping overseas. And what I am going to do while we are still small, because it is a very limited number of product, anyone overseas who purchases, I'm sorry, US, this is not valid for you because you have it much easier with shipping and it would be nearly impossible for me to keep up with. But to our overseas fans, I will be, if you get the Coven membership tomorrow and you get the plush initiation tomorrow, I will do my absolute best to combine the shipping and, put them in the same container. Just because it's such a low amount of both items.
Okay, Heather, let's talk about the initiation Gastly plush merch. Do we have any updates or information on that?
Initiation Gastly
merch for this guy? Do we have merch for him?
We don't have merch.
No merch for him?
No.
Okay, somebody had asked earlier. I didn't know.
No, they were asking about Initiation Demonstro.
Okay. I thought they were asking about this guy. Okay.
No, we haven't done plush merch. I'd like to, but we have something else coming for the Coven shortly after this guy debuts that I think you guys are really going to dig. So we'll probably just leave it to that. Maybe in the future we could do plush sort of merch. I don't know how that would do.
I really like this artwork of his face.
Yeah, I love it too. I pitched something to you and you didn't like it, but I think it would do very well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might want to consider that for the future.
What time? Where on the site will it be tomorrow?
Can you guys read your emails?
Can you just tell them, please?
Yes,
everybody's here.
It will be on the homepage. I'm just playing around. It will be on the homepage. It's not going to be under Shop Gastly, Shop Demonstro, or Mischief Toys merch. It's going to be right on the homepage. So no having to search the website, just mischieftoys.com. It'll be right up top for you.
There you go.
However, if you are a new initiate an old initiate, so you'll notice, and I believe I put I said something on last week's live, and I believe I put it within some of the emails too. The Coven of Mischief tab is now named something different. So we do have a Coven of Mischief tab. It says Coven of Mischief, but it explains what the Coven of Mischief is. We get so many questions about the Coven of Mischief, so now we can just point people to that section of the website. They can sort of see our terms, see what the Coven of Mischief is, and also see when the next initiation is, the most up-to-date information.
when you log into your account. And if you are going after the Coven of Mischief membership tomorrow, you must be logged into your account. This is very important. It will not be in the Coven tab. Again, the membership will be listed on the homepage. It is important for you to be logged into your account so that Mischief Toys can register that you, from your account, are purchasing this membership so that you will continue to be in the Coven. So please make it easy on us. Please log in. I don't want 100 emails of people saying, "Hey guys, I wasn't signed in. So sorry. Can you link it to my account?" No, I'm not doing that. Please make sure you're signed in. Please. It'll make life for both of us so much easier. But again, we do have a Coven of Mischief tab. That is not where your Coven items will be. They are under a different named tab.
Yes, and so the Coven of Mischief stuff, as we mentioned earlier in this video, we are churning and making more Coven of Mischief merch. We're making more limited pieces that will come to the Coven of Mischief. We have a lot of really cool ideas coming. So joining the Coven of Mischief tomorrow is much different than joining the first go around.
Hold on. The plush is not going to be on sale tomorrow.
No plush tomorrow.
Coven of Mischief is dropping tomorrow.
Thank you, Nick. He said, I look good. He said, looking good, Chris.
Wow. Thanks, Nick.
Okay. So, that's that. Tomorrow's the Coven of Mischief sign up and your initiation. Here's what happens. You go on the website, you're going to sign in, you're going to purchase your Coven of Mischief membership, your initiation. I hate calling it a membership, but I mean that's really what it is. You're going to purchase it, and then all is going to be good in the world. And when you're purchasing that, you are purchasing an item. You're getting an item, which will then be shipped to you. That's what we're going to ship to you once you sign up for the Coven. And that item is really important because that's going to be what you show us in person to get special free things, special limited pieces and things when you see us in person. New York Comic Con this year, we're going to have stuff on us to give away. So keep that all in mind. It's the Coven of Mischief has many facets to it, and if you go over to mischieftoys.com, you can look up on the Coven of Mischief tab to learn more about the Coven of Mischief. If you're brand new, you're here, you don't know what the Coven of Mischief is, go over there and you can learn everything you need to know. Okay? Coven of Mischief gets you all sorts of fun things. Go and read about it. So that's that. Then this week we'll also have this guy dropping on Tuesday, along with this pin. We're not going to give you a time yet, but we will post tomorrow times and everything that you need to know about when this guy drops. And what comes with this guy? Plush, pin, and also a secret thing, a secret message that's going to be inside that box that leads you to something really crazy that will then, in the end, lead to a very limited piece. Okay? And that's going to be really fun too. Yeah. So you're by jumping into this guy, jumping into Coven, you get this guy, you get the special puzzle. It's going to be crazy as shit. And you're going to have a lot of fun while you're doing it. Okay. Yeah, there's that.
We got a very good comment from Dean asking for way too much information that we're not ready to give, as usual. When is the Pride figure out? We will let you know.
Hopefully soon.
It'll be very soon. We wanted to get the Coven stuff out of the way. We'd like to do that in the beginning of June just to, clean slate it and not make things too complicated. June is June, and it'll be early June. We're hoping.
Here's what I'm going to tell you all right now. I want you to know right now out the gate. What's
what are you about to say?
I was going to tell you all.
No, can you?
No,
not?
I'm good. Okay. I was going to tell you all out the gate that June and July are going to be heavy hitting months for Mischief Toys. So we're going to have a lot coming your way. Things that are just totally unexpected. Secret things like we're wrapping into this guy. Just a lot of cool stuff is coming your way. I'm really excited to see how it all plays out, see what you guys get excited about, and just see your reactions from the things that we're going to be releasing. So Pride Gastly happens to be one of those many things, but there's a lot more beyond that even. So pay close attention. Again, mischieftoys.com, sign up for the newsletter, and also Mischief Toys, at Mischief Toys on Instagram. There you go. Bang, bang, bang. Not only that, but tonight on Instagram, our very first post will populate on Instagram. I also posted on the Facebook group.
You shouldn't do that.
No, only on Instagram, right?
Only on
Instagram. Mischief Mondays start tomorrow.
Tomorrow!
Mischief Mondays are here, my friends. And what is Mischief Mondays? Well, I explain it all in my post that will be on Instagram. You guys will, in effect, I'll pin it when it's posted up. You guys will take your very best photo based off of the prompt that we're giving you on said post. You'll post your photo. You'll use hashtag Mischief Mondays. You have only Monday to do it. And we'll do this every single Monday going forward. This is the very first time we're doing it. And the reason why is that it's the first Monday of June. So every Monday of June, at the very last time, like last day, that final week of June, we're going to select our favorite photo from the past 4 weeks. And what could you win? You probably ask, right?
Anything!
It could be APs. It could be prototypes. It could be unreleased stuff. It could be stuff that we sold out a long time ago or even recent. It could be a handful of pins. It could just be something that I hand pick that we've maybe never even talked about before. Like I said, unreleased. It could be anything, literally anything. So get involved. Use hashtag Mischief Mondays and also tag Mischief Toys Instagram. Let's get it out there in the world. Let's build this thing. Let's make Mischief Mondays a really big thing for Mischief Toys.
I have an idea,
Okay.
and I want your guys' input. Everyone who's here right now. Would you all be interested in some of the prizes? I know APs are exciting and, unreleased product or old product, that's all exciting. But would you guys be interested in something like this? This is the one that we took pictures of and put him on the website. Like, would you want the item that we used for our glams? Does that interest anybody, or is that just like, this is like the same product? You know what I mean? I mean, we could find a way to make it special for you with like a special tag or sign it or something if that appeals to anyone, or a special note. But I thought that might be something interesting. I like stuff like that. What do you think?
Yeah, they're saying yeah.
Okay.
They're totally in.
Sign his butt.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
that's a cool idea.
Maybe we'll do that once in a while.
Yeah, I thought about that with this plush, actually. It's funny that you bring that up, because that was something that sort of entered my mind. Could we put something special in the box and say, hey, this is the one that was actually used in the video that we created, stuff like that.
Slap an AP sticker on it and sign it. No, we don't just slap AP stickers on anything besides APs.
Yeah, only APs that are real APs.
Yeah, these APs are completely different from any sort of figures you guys have seen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, signing it would be a good idea, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. As long as Chris doesn't fart on... Me? Heather's the one that farts. Are you not watching the channel? Heather's the one farting on everything. What are you talking about? I don't fart on anything other than Heather in bed. Happens a lot. It does happen a lot.
Kind of like when you buy the display at a store. I steer away from that. I was thinking more like screen used, like movie, TV show type stuff. I don't know. If that interests you guys, that might be fun. But if not, we'll stick to other stuff.
So Mischief Mondays is going to be a new big thing for Mischief Toys. We want to see your creativity. We want to see your photos. We think this is a fun way to sort of show off Gastly in all different ways. Like maybe, I remember not too long ago, or actually it's been a while ago now, one of our friends posted a picture of Gastly like at a volcano. Like stuff like that. Just seeing Gastly like in places that he's never been before. That's really exciting. I will let you know in advance right now what the prompt is going to be for this week. I'm going to give you your head start. I don't know if you can take a picture tonight or not, but it's going to start from 12 a.m. and your photo must be posted by 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So you have a literal full day to get this thing posted up. But the prompt is spring. So we're starting off with something very easy, something that you can kind of play around with.
Colorful, because it's
Colorful.
Pride Month, and I love the idea of color just in general, but I think this is very fitting for this month.
Yeah.
I think I'm very excited to see everyone's colorful, springy photos. I think it's going to be beautiful.
Right.
I'm so very excited. So make sure you participate. Again, the way that we plan on giving them away, and this could change depending on how many entries we get, because trust me when I say, if we're basing it off of like what appeals to us, it's always really difficult because every single one of you are so creative and do so many beautiful things. And we both have such a hard time choosing and agreeing too, because like his favorite might be different from mine, or we might both be stuck in the same place where it's like I have 10 favorites and he's like I have 10 favorites too. So it might be like we pick a handful of favorites and run them through a wheel or something.
Yeah. We're getting hit hard right now by the Aussies. They're saying they're going into winter. Well, just take a picture of your gas with a bright photo or bright colors or something.
Like fake flowers over there? Can you not find the sun? Like,
right.
Just pretend it's spring, bro.
And by the way, you can beat me up for that because I'm the one that came up with spring. I said to Heather, we should just do spring. That's so easy. Yeah, spring is first category. That's right.
No AI photos.
No AI.
Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, even Nikki jumped in on that. Yeah, remember when that happened with another big company that we like to talk about a lot? They had an AI photo win.
So we actually got some very fun questions earlier. And I didn't mention it because we wanted to announce our Mischief Mondays finally happening. We're so excited. We posted about it, like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
First, Chad M, I am so hungry. What did you make for dinner? He just said that he made dinner. But, listen. We got asked about protectors. And I wanted to show you guys. Our protectors are coming very soon.
Look at these protectors,
Very soon. We have multiple sizes. So we have protectors for this. They are branded with Mischief Toys on the top. So you know they are Mischief Toys. Currently, and this could change, currently we have 4 sizes. We have this size for your regular Gastly. We have this size, which is actually the same exact size as this box. So this will be for the first run and for the initiation. However, on this size, the logo is up here.
Well, yeah, so the original boxes were like this. So right? So we ended up turning it this way, and here's why. When you opened up the old boxes, for those who've been around a long time, been collecting a long time, already know this. Gastly was in here sideways when you opened your box, and we didn't like that. So we asked the manufacturer to turn it around, which is why it's now, when it sits flat on a surface, it's taller than it once was. So it's the same exact size, but just turned different. Yeah, it's turned on this side,
so
basically.
We will have this size. We will have this size. We will have Gargoyle, and we will have Demonstro.
Yep.
And we have not chosen a date. Chris and I are in very marriage-damaging arguments over the date. Not really, but we are not in agreement on when to sell these because of a few factors. But we will let you know it is coming very soon. We have all of the product to ship in. What I will say is, as long as everything goes very well and as planned, there will be a different shipping charge. So essentially, the boxes that we are ordering, this is how I think we're going to do it. I'm not certain. I'm not like married to the idea yet.
the boxes that we are ordering can only fit protectors. So it's not going to be like, okay, I'm going to buy some protectors while I purchase my X-Ray Gastly figure. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but you would be charged like two separate shipping charges calculated based off what the item is. I believe that's how we're going to do it. It makes it make sense because I can't fit the protectors in the same box we ship Gastly or Demonstro in, because when they're laying flat, they're much larger than your figures. And because the boxes are so much wider, they're pretty like shallow. So they are, they just have to be shipped in separate boxes.
We got a question. So the foam does have to come out. I tried to keep the foam in. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
It actually feels like it might break the protector. That is, I don't think that's a bad thing so much. I guess you just have to find a space to put these. Don't throw them away, because obviously you can protect your Gastly in the boxes when you're trying to store them. So that's that. I just want to say something, and I just want to show my appreciation, and I think at some point I'm going to have to do. I don't have to, but I want to do something special. But Disc Trackers actually purchased an X-Ray Gastly, which was really cool, really exciting. Post a picture of X-Ray Gastly.
He didn't even tell us.
He just posted another picture of X-Ray Gastly. This time he's showing the glow in the dark of X-Ray Gastly. The amount of followers that he has just to post something. Now I want you guys to know, right up front, we did not pay him. We did not send him a figure. He literally purchased a figure and posted it all on his own. And to me, that says a lot about us. Because he is constantly posting about all other collectibles and all other things that are out in the ether that are really popular. The fact that he's willing to do that and likes the products that we're producing and stuff is just a huge deal to me personally, because I've been following Disc Trackers and all of his iterations for many years. I mean, since practically almost the beginning of Gastlecast, because he's been around a long time. So just a big shout out to him. Thank you for servicing me. And Heather, we service you. We try to service you with our Gastlys, but thank you for servicing us. And I will service you very soon. I want to send him something special, and we'll figure that out later. But that's that. Okay, so go and like that post if you wouldn't mind, and leave us some love in the comment section. Show Mischief Toys love over on Dis's post, because that would mean a lot to us. So thank you.
So again, right now we have.
Oh no. What is going on? Can you hit that camera, please?
You don't
this
need... I understand, but you making it a big deal...
I know, it just frustrates me.
I know, but
I thought I fixed it.
I understand what you're saying, but it throws the whole live off.
Sorry,
just keep
it's
going.
annoying me. It's annoying me.
So, as of right now, again, and this is just because we're testing the waters, we did it with some figures that we have multiples of. So right now, of course, we have Gastly. We have sideways Gastly, so the logo, if you put this figure in this protector, the logo would be on the side. We want it on the top. So we have this protector as well. We have Gargoyle, and we have Demonstro. As of right now, if these do well, we will see...
on the side.
Yeah, so we actually got protectors where it's on the top, and we'll take pictures of that. But as of right now, depending on how these do, this is what we have. But we will certainly come out with more if you guys love these. They are 0.45 millimeters
and
thick.
They're made by the same folks that make the $7 a pop pop shields.
Yeah, these are Gastly shields.
They're Gastly shields. Yeah, so we actually worked with them. For those who do not know, we are very good friends with $7 a pop. They're close. They're actually very close by, about 20 minutes away from where we live. We love those guys.
They're a little closer now.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Moved. They're a
They
little
did?
closer. Mm-hmm.
When did they move?
A while ago. They're a bit closer.
Wow.
It's really great.
Oh, wow.
It's really,
I didn't know
really
that.
great. It's
Okay.
huge.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they were able to help us with this. So big shout out to $7 a pop. We love them. Would love one for my emo Gastly.
Yeah.
And this will fit your emo Gastly.
So these will be shipped in multi-packs. We're still coming up with logistics. We just wanted to show you guys. We don't have any more information, no pricing information, nothing like that. No.
Good question. Not to stop you.
You are.
Well, no, the question popped, and it was in my head. It's in my head too. But do you think it would be nice to like just ask the question how many they would like to see in like a pack, a pack, or do you want to just come up with that on their own?
We already have it.
Oh, you already have it.
Yeah,
All right,
but
no problem.
I don't want to talk about it
Gotcha.
here
Okay,
yet.
no problem.
Because Chris and I need to discuss, but
Yeah.
I am going. I have a good idea in my head, and it might be altered based off of how the sales do, like how we see the sales go.
Mark Bates asked a very good question. Will Tiki fit in the Demonstrator's protector?
I don't believe so.
Interesting. You know what?
Possibly.
I
We didn't
never.
test it.
And let me ask you this, Mark. I don't know if you have both of them close by. Are they the same size box? I want to say Tiki Gastly's
I
is
think
different.
it's different. I'm pretty certain it's different.
Yeah.
I don't have one next to me, but the reason I did not even begin to size that up or even think about it is because we only have one Tiki Gastly so far.
Right.
And I didn't feel like with Demonstro, we already have four. We have 4 Demonstros. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have, is it 4 gargoyles we have so far?
Geez, how many
I think it's 4.
Well, the one failed one, right?
Yeah, but there's still 28 of them.
Yeah, the 2 original, the red one, and then the orange one were 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Tiki is a different size.
Tiki. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I don't have one nearby. I'm asking you guys. John Scatello asked a very good question. Would be sweet to, or made a post. Would be sweet to buy a Gastly and ship it in protector for the added cost of the protector. Have we thought about that?
We have, and because our drops go so fast, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I think we're just going to do...
Is there a checkbox option possibly?
There can be. I looked into that, but I just, number one, I don't want the hate mail for people saying like, hey, because I checked this box, it slowed me down.
Yeah, but wouldn't it really be on them though? That would be on them. That's not on us.
I understand, but I don't think you understand, like...
Okay. You're right.
depths
I don't
people go through
I don't really know the
sometimes.
ecosystem of the sale part. You're right.
Yeah. So I that's something I really, really want to do. I just don't think that it's something that, that we can implement right now. But
Right.
I really
Maybe in the
want to,
future.
yeah, I really want to find a way to do that. I don't feel comfortable doing a protector with every single figure because the protectors are not inexpensive. So we would have to up the cost of them. And I have the feeling a lot of people don't care about protectors for these. I just don't know. We haven't done protectors
Well, I guess we'll
before.
find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
DH asked a question. I just want to answer it myself. Anybody else's Tiki having issues standing? I have not had an issue with that, and it's funny that you bring that up because I've had multiple Tikis out of the box because I've given them to family members, including having one for myself here on my desk, one at work. I also have a prototype at work and a prototype here, I think, as well, that I just kind of keep around. I have never had a problem with him standing, and the reason why, he has his... oh, there it goes. He has a staff, his Tiki torch, and his Tiki torch actually helps him stand, I've noticed. So I'm not sure why you would have an issue, and I'm sorry to hear that you are. I'm really, it's important to me that all of our figures stand well, and I know that it isn't going to be every single time that they do. I can't make very well sure that they will, but for the most part, with our manufacturer, we always go back and we're like, look, we got these figures in hand. There's something not working right here, and it'll postpone a figure because it isn't standing right. We want to make sure that it's right. But thank you. I appreciate you bringing that up. Let's see. Okay. Your Tiki's not standing up. There's a pill for that. That's very funny.
Really quick,
Sure.
John, I just want to say I really, really appreciate that. We try to think about things like that, like what would make the most sense, and that's something I really wanted to do. I just feel like it would just take time away from people checking out, and then we would have to deal with the hassle of, hey, can you add this to my order? And then we're like sending an invoice for a couple dollars, and it just gets weird. So for now, we're just gonna stick with the model that we're gonna have to start and see how things go. Yeah. Everything that we do with Mischief Toys is an experiment. We never know how things are going to go. And
starting this all together was an experiment, to be frank with you.
And
all of it
never
has been an experiment.
If you told us when we were making those stickers that this is where we would be today, we would call you freaking insane. So it's been a journey, and like I said, everything that we do is an experiment. The protectors, do people feel the need to have a protector for a sturdy box? People get them autographed. Are all the people who get theirs autographed, are they gonna want them protected, or do they not care? It's so many questions, and so every new item we drop is learning about our fan base. And I've learned a lot of people, I'm sure you guys have heard this a million times if you've been here for a while, but the dad hat situation. We had people begging for dad hats. We put the dad hats up on the website and nobody cared. And it's like, oh God, like 3 people bought them, I think, 3 or 5 people. And I was so discouraged. And now, like, our dad hats, it depends on the design. It greatly depends on the design. And I can typically guess now what design will do well as a dad hat and which ones won't. But our snapbacks and dad hats are now neck and neck, which is very cool.
So, Eric, I saw your comment. So putting it behind the box isn't working. I also put it on the inside. So I put it behind the box and then pushed it on the cover, I guess. It was like in between the cover and the back of the box.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And it won't fit. It's like there's too much. And it's because this foam is just this is very thick foam.
Yeah.
We did it on purpose. It's all by design. But I tried. I guess when you guys get it in hand, you can kind of play around with it, see if it works for you or not. Very excited that you guys are stoked over the protectors. We have been talking about this for a very long time. And to be truthful, we weren't entirely sure if we would ever do it or not. And when we talked to $7 a pop, it sounded like a doable thing. It sounded like a perfect chance to give it a test drive to see if if people would be into it or not. And now we have them on hand. We'll put them up on the website. Maybe not this week, but the following week. We'll have to look at the schedule. And when we put them up, we'll see how they do. And it's one of those things where it could just sit on the website for a long time. It wouldn't really matter because if people want to buy them, then they'll have the opportunity to buy them, right?
Yeah.
You don't want them to go up and then just sell out and be gone for the whole bunch of them gone.
Well,
but we'll see what happens.
I ordered a decent amount. It does the foam doesn't work being in this protector at all, guys. It just does not.
How about put
work.
it under the foam, that gas?
It doesn't
work. Oh no,
It doesn't
no,
work.
he said underneath the foam of Gastly.
Baby.
Did you try that?
Yes, babe.
Okay.
I
think that's what they were telling me.
I'll show you live.
Okay.
I'll show you right here. It does not work properly. It's very bizarre. It's close.
It works.
What? I'm telling you, I tried this the other day.
That's crazy. Yeah, it actually works. Thank you. No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right.
I swear I fucking tried that.
No, you're absolutely right.
I don't know what happened.
Good. Look, it works.
I swear I tried it.
It works. Look, Eric Hooker was right. He was trying to tell us that. Hey, Eric's up behind his screen right now. He's like, come on, what are you doing?
Fucking do it. I'm telling you, it's...
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Look, we're learning with you.
I'm not joking. I was wrapping up a figure the other day, and I did that. I put it behind the foam, and it was sticking out like this much.
It might be dependent on the figure too. It's hard to say.
No, I think it would be dependent on the foam.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I'm saying. It depends on the figure, like how the foam's cut.
I think they use the same.
Boom.
Oh my god.
We got it.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys are breaking your keyboards or your phones or your computers. But anyway, it works. So there you go. Now you don't have to throw your foam into a box in a closet. So all works.
Yay.
Yeah. So thank you for that. And
thank you.
Here's why that's so important. is that might have been something that put somebody off, that foam being that way. And you're like, what am I going to do with the foam now? I don't want that. I'm going to throw the foam away. I'm going to put it in a box in my closet. Now it all fits inside the protector, and maybe somebody's more interested now. So there you go. Thank you. You guys are amazing. This is why I love this community so much, because there have been so many times, especially through our Patreon for Gastlecast, where people are telling us different things, and they have these ideas, and they're observing sort of what we're talking about, and they're noticing things. And I think that's what makes Mischief Toys so great, is I think that, you know, there's a lot of fan and community interaction, which is, I think it's key. I think it's key to the life of Mischief Toys. I really do. I think that with having you guys so interwoven and interconnected into all the things that we do, it just makes things so, it makes everybody feel that much closer to Gastly and everybody else, all the other characters, me included. I just feel like so connected to all of this. This is what I live and breathe, this shit on a regular basis. Obviously, not with the phone, because I came on here and I don't understand how the phone was going to work. I didn't know that.
Swear
But-
I tried it, and guess what? $7 a pop tried it too.
Really?
And they said it does not work. I tried it
hell.
this way, I tried it that way. It does not work.
Well. Justin McKenzie, I was screaming at you.
Yeah, I saw that. You guys ever thought of decorative foam? We don't plan on doing that. All of that is added cost, and since it's inside the box, I'd rather it be neutral. I love the figure standing out. I like the idea of it being a neutral sort of thing, and painting or applying something on the foam would most likely not look that great.
What I thought about was different colors of foam.
Yeah, we
So-
have considered that. That's
I
something
think we're going to play with that.
possibly. We have to talk to the manufacturer. It may or may not happen. We do have a good idea for something upcoming, but again, manufacturing capability.
Look at Esmeralda's comment. Can confirm that Mischief Toys dad hats make dads look like a tall drink of water. Tattoos not needed, but they're recommended.
Whoa.
Damn.
You hear that,
You
Chris?
wear
Put
a
your
Mischief.
dad hat
I don't got a
on.
dad hat on right now, but wear a dad hat, gentlemen. And Esmeralda might be just chasing after your little toes. You better be very careful.
What's she doing with the toes?
You got a
That's
tattoo.
what I wanna know.
You got a tattoo on you. That's a double whammy.
She's going after the
Any-
fingers and toes.
Anything can happen. I need
about to
20
get
Gastly protectors and 4 Demonstra. I hope there's bundles.
There are bundles.
Yeah, so Heather will work in bundles and figure out how that all plays out. Again, I think we'll take this week to sort of figure that out. And then the following week is when we'll put them up for sale. So get ready. We'll have protectors up. And I think that'll be fun.
David says, guess I'll have to get a dad hat now?
Right. We're all learning together. Gonna sell out on dad hats now. That's funny because we had people mention to us, they're like, oh, you should make dad hats. Dad hats would be great, so on and so forth. And we tried it once, and it did not go well at all. And Heather and I were like, okay,
No dad
I think
hats.
we're going to stop with the dad hats. And then people came back and they said, please do dad hats again. And
We stopped for a long
and
time.
Heather and I were like, we're not going to do them. And every time people would beg, we're like, no, we just can't. Because the long and short of it is, if we put in orders, like you guys are ordering or doing pre-orders, when we put those orders in, there's a minimum through the people who make this stuff. And so we end up spending way more and losing a lot of money on trying to make the dad hats for people, but we don't have enough to make the minimum.
Yeah.
So it turns into a really big mess for us. But what I will say is that when we implemented dad hats again, we have gotten more orders on dad hats than ever, it seems like.
Have you not been here?
What?
I told this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You said all this?
all of this.
Oh my God! Sorry, I'm too busy reading all the comments. I'm having fun. Give me a break. Give me a break.
I think it has to do with you being a husband and I'm the wife.
Probably. Chris missed this convo. Oh no, I'm getting called out.
Told you.
I'm getting called out. Okay, so all the things that you need to know. What do they need to know, Heather?
Tomorrow, Coven of Mischief memberships. If you were initiated last May or if you have never been initiated, it is time to either re-up your membership you May initiates, or get initiated. Have fun with us. For $35, you will receive an annual membership and some sort of token, whether it be a pin, whether it be a lanyard, a figure, stickers. It could be literally anything. $35 shipped in the US, calculated shipping outside of the US. You will receive an item. You will also receive early access to select figures that Chris and I hand select, and we will let you know via email. So don't ever unsubscribe from our email list if you are in the Coven. You will receive notifications via email when things will go up for sale. Additionally, you will receive the opportunity. Notice how I say opportunity. You are not guaranteed. You will receive an opportunity to purchase a minimum of one Coven exclusive figure per year. Additionally, there can be other things that come with that. You could get a plush. You could get a second figure per year, maybe even a third one year. Coven exclusive only. You will have the opportunity for multiple pieces of merch. And it's not every week, it's not every month, it's not every single day. They will just be added sporadically. Last year, we as of right now, and this could change, as of right now, we have our classic Coven of Mischief logo shirt. It has the Coven of Mischief logo on the front, and it says Coven of Mischief below that, and it says Mischief Toys on the back. We have stocked that since the Coven opened. That could change or that could stay. It depends on how long people keep buying them. But last year we also added our Bright collection. We had snapback hats that glowed in black light, and we had a pink one and a blue one. We also had all over print hoodies and t-shirts, which were just Coven symbols of different colors, and it said Coven of Mischief on the sleeve, on the hoodie, and on the shirt it said Coven of Mischief on the lower back. And we have lanyards, we have pins throughout the year, we have all sorts of surprises within the Coven, and you can only access the Coven if you have been initiated. So tomorrow, if you're going for the Coven membership, ensure that you are signed into your Mischief Toys account, please. It will make it so much easier on the both of us. I won't have to manually add you in, and you won't have to email us. It'll just be automatic. Coven of Mischief is incredible. Additionally, later this week, we will be putting up the initiation plush and pin, and once our camera starts working, right now, Chris is going to show you the plush and the pin. And I don't know if you guys caught it, but the pin also glows in the dark. His eyeballs glow in the dark. You want to show it again before the camera turns off? You want to shut those lights off?
Yep. Your fingers are in the way, I think.
Probably.
There they are. Up, 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 up.
Now it's
Oh my God, Heather. How could you do this over and over again? What is going on?
I don't know.
All right, come on. Oh my God. I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, it glows in the dark.
Yeah, his eyes glow.
His eyes glow, and Heather can't show you. So there you go. What a selling point that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be available this week. Wow. So Coven of Mischief membership tomorrow. Plush Gastly on Tuesday. Next week we'll have the
Possibly. Don't say a time frame.
most likely next week we'll have it.
I don't think
protectors.
so.
Protectors.
I don't think it'll be next week. We'll discuss this later. Very soon we will have protectors. We will give you the most up-to-date information as soon as we can.
There you
There's
go.
There's a lot of moving parts to this.
All right, very good. Yeah. Lots of cool stuff coming your way. And so, like I said, this month and July, big things, big things. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to get very excited. This is just the beginning of what we're going to be bringing you over the next couple of months. And of course, it's only going to get crazier until we get towards the end of the year. Do remember, though, that in July, we will, or at the end of this month possibly, we'll have a week of 4th of July. And there is so much nonsense wrapped up into this drop. You guys are going to lose your goddamn minds. It is unbelievable what we've done this time. I think it's going to knock your socks off. We're going to see so much excitement during that week. It's going to be stupid. I'm telling you now because I'm super excited myself, and I'm the one, Heather and I are the ones who designed all this stuff. So it's going to be super sick. All right. What's the price on the plush?
$60 for the plush and pin bundle plus shipping.
They come together. And remember, in every single package, there's a secret wrapped into it that you're going to have to decode. You're going to have to figure it all out. And it's a puzzle that will lead you to a very limited product. So there you go. That's it. I think that's all we got, right?
Yeah, stay tuned. Go to mischieftoys.com for the most up-to-date information, with the exception of sometimes on Gastlecast Lives, where we go a bit more in depth, and sometimes social media as well. Follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Follow us, our group on Facebook. It's called Mischief Toys. It's very easy to find. And we will be seeing you guys soon.
Yep, more information to come. Check out Mischief Mondays. The post will go up in about 15 minutes at 10 o'clock. Check out that post. Take your photos of your favorite Gastly figures, plushes, whatever. Tomorrow's is going to be spring. You have tomorrow basically 24 hours to post a spring inspired photo. So do it, get it done, and we can't wait to see it. For now, we're going to leave you with the Coven plush video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The narrator sounds lovely. We'll see you very soon. Enjoy a brand new Gastlecast video every single day this week. We'll be back here again on Sunday. Good luck tomorrow and good luck on Tuesday. It's going to be crazy.
We appreciate you for being
Bye.
here. Bye.
The next chapter of the Coven of Mischief begins with Plush Initiation Gastly. This is the first plush offering from the Coven, and it has been crafted for hugging, napping, creepy bedtime stories, summoning ancient spirits from beyond, and for cold days when you need an extra cuddle. Bring Plush Initiation Gastly home and make some mischief. Shall vi sagen sig det underliga vacknaus där vi saren. The next chapter of the Coven of Mischief begins with Plush Initiation Gastly. This is the first plush offering from the Coven, and it has been crafted for hugging, napping, creepy bedtime stories, summoning ancient spirits from beyond, and for cold days when you need an extra cuddle. Bring Plush Initiation Gastly home and make some mischief. Shall vi sagen sig det underliga vacknaus där vi saren.